Auto Shop is learning about your automobile and how to take care of it. In order to have this class, you have to be caught up on your credits, one. Two, it's a 2.5-hour class. So here at Cedar Woolley, we have a satellite program. So out of Mount Vernon's NCTA program, this class starts at 12 o'clock and is over at 2:30. So it's a 2.5-hour class. So as long as you're caught up with your classes at your own high school, you can attend this one. And most of the kids, when they get here, they find out that it's a year-long class, which is a nice thing because you hear from the first day of school until the end, which is in June. So it's nice that all the students learn a lot about their own automobile, let alone about the automotive system itself.
No, there's not any required classes for Auto Shop. You can come in to this class knowing nothing and you will be accepted.
I don't think you have to necessarily like cars, but I think mechanical skills would certainly help, or like an interest in cars, but you wouldn't have to necessarily be like a big car guy or necessarily into cars. It's just a good class where you can learn a lot more and get some life skills out of it.
Absolutely. You can bring in your own cars. I always recommend that if you kids are driving. Most of the kids in my program are juniors, seniors, so the majority are seniors, but they drive. And I recommend bringing your own car because learning how to work on your own vehicles makes a bigger difference of how the kids apply themselves to working on vehicles.
You don't need to have a driver's license to take this class. You just need the driver's license to move the cars back and forth.
They're going to have to find their own transportation. Most kids will drive or they will take the Scout bus. Our local transit bus does bring them here. They do have to leave a little bit early, but coming to class, they're here on time.
No, you do not need a car to be an auto shop. The schools will provide transportation for you to get here, but a car would definitely help out. You can come and bring in your own vehicles to work on. Are there any expenses to this class? As far as I know, there is not, but there's like shirts and stuff you can get that you gotta pay, and then there's also our CPR and first aid that we gotta do, and that is $10, I think, but it lasts for 2 years, so that's cool. Oh, yes, you do need special clothing. I currently am in like a resting state. My coveralls, as you can see, are slightly around me, but yes, you're required to wear them and your safety glasses.
We have Concrete, Cedar Woolley, Burlington, Mount Vernon, LaConner, Anacortes, and now we have schools coming from Bellingham. Right now we have a student coming from Seaholm. So Whatcom County schools are starting to come this way also, because they do not offer these programs for high school kids in Whatcom or Skagit County when it comes to automotive. The only one who does is Cedar Woolley.
Engine work, inside work, pretty much anything. They have a ton of tools here, so it's pretty handy. So there's a lot of work that you wouldn't really be able to do at your house because you can get it up on a lift and all that good stuff.
We use wrenches, we use torque wrenches, we use hammers, we use punches, we use all kinds of stuff. Grips, vice grips, pliers, all that.
We cover a lot of engine work and a lot of brake work, but a lot of it's also safety. So one of the big things we cover in engines is rebuilding them and replacing gaskets and little things like that. And then we also learn how to do front brakes, so that's like disc brakes, and then rear brakes, so mostly drum brakes. And then we learn how to mount tires, how to balance tires, how to turn rotors, and just a lot of little mechanical things like that.
Is there a computer program to work with? Yes, it is called Pro Demand, and you can go on there, and that's for all your vehicle, like VINs, and it'll tell you what's wrong, diagnostics, and all that.
Yeah, you can take a lot of engines out. Right now we have a couple engines out of cars, and then right now we're playing with a couple engines inside the shop. We have demo engines that you can like practice rebuilding on, and those are pretty fun. So, yeah.
There are definitely many injuries that can occur when you come here. For example, you can cut your finger off, you can get stuff in your eyes, but we always have preventative gear to help prevent that stuff.
Some safety rules you should know. 1, always wear safety glasses. Coveralls is a must as well because you get dirty a lot. And always watch where you're going because there's things that you can run into all the time. Is there a safe place to put your personal belongings? Probably the classroom. How might this class help you in the future? Well, it'll help you with better understanding of vehicles all around because if you break down on the side of the road and you got nobody to call, then you can do it yourself.
It's a great program. I also offer my Auto Club program, which is on Tuesdays and Wednesdays after school, anywhere from 2:30 to about 4 o'clock. Kids can work on their cars and finish their projects up in the program. So it makes it nice. Sometimes they need to fix up a car, finish something. It gives them that opportunity to fix that. And it's nice because kids can spend their own money and their own time, labor, fixing their projects.